EPIC initiative is quite a nice event, simply because it's of time we're moving away from the traditional means of having to search on individual-based resources, and so having to bring together to see the optimal use or the output of combined resources like land, which we can get food out of it. Same way we can have some amount of power plants being sited on it, and also seeing how water is also being used for so many other uses, such as energy or electricity, that of irrigation, and so many other purposes.
In the project EPIC-Africa, our institute is responsible for the modeling of water, energy, food interactions in larger systems that are under transition. We have been allowed to present the results from our modeling on how to transition to a number of local stakeholders and experts that are of relevance to the Volta region. And these are people from Ghana and Burkina Faso.
You're playing some football, kick the ball around too. Wake up, don't let me down.
We try to implement a transition management approach in different contexts. And for us, it was the first time that we did it here in an African context. So what is transition management all about? We try to look at complex problems like the management of the water, energy, food nexus by using a different lens than you would do as usual. So the lens that we use is a long-term lens. So we look at the problems of today from a long time perspective. We also try to bring in multiple stakeholders, and especially the stakeholders whose voices are not regularly heard. So not the organized, institutionalized stakeholders, but the voices that are underrepresented. And then we also look at those problems from different disciplinary perspectives. So there's not one perspective that dominates, like economics, but we try to bring in all the different disciplines that are relevant.
It's been 3 fantastic days of co-learning. So each time we also learn a lot more about water, energy, food systems at community scale versus transboundary issues in the Volta Basin. So these discussions have been happening. One thing to highlight would be in EPIC-Africa we have built a water, energy, food nexus governance framework that kind of looks at policy issues and policy coherence in planning, in long-term planning. So that was discussed and validated with stakeholders, and we have also had input to improve the tool itself to capture things like policy actionability.